Out to Bibby now. Bibby trying to go on the outside of O'Connor, but O'Connor does well to cut him down. 10 metres in from touch. Ball comes out now to Rush, who's done a lot of the kicking, took the pass from Ward. This one will be an easy one for Alfords. End-to-end stuff here so far in this game, really attritional. Rushton in there to help as well. Into Huddersfield territory, come Featherstone. Nice run there from Hardcastle, who's got Ward going backwards and takes another 5 or 6 metres after contact, still on his feet, can't be put to ground. Spin the ball back in field. The kick's coming here from Reynolds. It's a nice one into no man's land, but it's taken well there by Hewitt over his head. Very acrobatic stuff, looking for his support. He's beaten Turner, he's up and towards the halfway line, and that's a great chase back from Vuniyayawa. Stevens managing to lock up the ball. Only third tackle for Huddersfield. They come out for Rush. Rush out the back it goes. Quick ball out there for Wallace. Wallace one-on-one with Akins. Finishes in the corner, but the touch judge flag is up. Caleb Akins, as I mentioned, operating in the centres. He doesn't normally play there. Did just enough. And Hewitt. First receiver now is Webb, distributing out to Reynolds. Here they come, Turner. Out to O'Connor, a little bit of space. O'Connor into the backfield. He's round Ward. He's got man in support for Reynolds. As Reynolds going to have the legs to get there. Passes the ball back inside for Jones, who scores a terrific try. And the first points of the game go to Featherstone Rovers. It's a simple case of distributing the ball early. Early ball to Bailey O'Connor. And he does so. Scoreline now, Featherstone Rovers 6, Huddersfield Giants 0. Makes another 10-15 metres forward. Last tackle, 30 metres out now. Reynolds going to do the kicking, puts it high. Looking to put Gergai under a bit of pressure here. Gergai gets a little bit of help, perhaps a little bit too much help, and the penalty goes against Huddersfield. Jones fires the ball out to Herring. Herring steps off his right foot, slipped the net there. Zach Herring, can he get to the line? He's over the line there, Zach Herring! Just takes the ball himself, slipped through the tacklers. As the referee awards it, really good eyes-up play. He's been happy to distribute for the majority of this game. Reynolds has another simple conversion from just to the right-hand side of the post. Takes the score now to Featherstone Rovers 12, Huddersfield Giants 0. Ball goes out the back to Reynolds. Reynolds out to Turner. Turner tries to straighten things up and split the line. Can't do so, and another penalty coming. Reynolds is thankfully okay to carry on. It's Jack Murch is actually going to be yellow carded for this one. So the referee deeming the contact was enough to merit a sin-binning. The Fijian front rower, but played it quickly. Looping ball over the top from Reynolds now to Gale. Gale has to check his run back inside. Beats Ward. Just has to keep hold of it. Still going though, Gareth Gale. Standing in a 3-man Huddersfield tackle once again. Plays it, Openshaw. Ball comes out to Herring. Herring flat pass there for Boothroyd. He's got a little bit of room. Finds the offload for Akins. And Akins gets the third try. In fact, he's pulled back for a forward pass. Can you believe it? Bang in the centre of the field. Couple of tackles still to come for Rovers. Into the line as Reynolds. Out the back, Turner. Lovely ball out wide there. And Gale's away, but that's a fantastic cover tackle there, it has to be said. We'll see how that goes and progresses, but Luke Robinson wanting to see how the majority of his starters go at the moment, working on these combinations. Rush, first receiver, out the back it goes to Gergai. Gergai into space, gives the ball out to Carter. And there's another penalty now as Rush is on the deck. Shot off the ball, and there's all sorts now as people are coming in from everywhere. A bit of a scuffle, a lot of shirt grabbing and pushing. Players want to be careful here. Ground, but they have stopped him as Deacon comes out wide. He's knocked it on there, Leo Ward, and the play continues as Gale into the backfield and plays it. Rush juggled it, turns it underneath now for Wilson. Wilson looking to get the arm free, standing in a 3-man tackle, eventually put on the ground there by Herring. A bit of pushing and shoving in the play of the ball here, and Wilson. Interesting to see which way the referee's blown a penalty, but interesting to see who this penalty is going to go to here. There was a lot of pushing and shoving, and clearly hands on the headgear of Herring from Wilson, not letting him go, and then a bit more pushing and shoving now. And there's a bit of a loose arm thrown there as Hardcastle and Hewitt come together, and there's going to be a card here for Ollie Wilson. It's a yellow card. So clearly deciding that there was no punch there, otherwise that would have surely been a red. Still having plenty to say to Featherstone players as he makes his way off the field, and the cheers and boos ringing around the ground as Wilson makes his way to the touchline, and it's Featherstone who are going to be sin-binned as well here and have a man sin-binned. I'm not sure who it is. It's Zach Herring, I believe. Plenty of attention for Boothroyd. Deacon scampers down that short side. The ball comes out now, and Carter will score in the corner. It was a short side raid by Tom Deacon. The Featherstone defence caught napping, just double pumps, gives it to Rogers. Rogers stands in the tackle. Still going, Fenton Rogers. Literally harassed to the ground there by Webb and Openshaw. Bang in front of the post. Short ball for Greenwood, who's back on the field now. Greenwood going for the line. He's lost the ball in the tackle there, Joe Greenwood. And celebrations all round for Featherstone. High fives. Rogers again. He's lost the ball in the tackle there. And it's a knock-on given against Huddersfield. The 6 again going against Huddersfield, hand on the ball. This is Featherstone's best chance. A try here will seal the game. As Hardcastle comes in, gives it to Openshaw. Openshaw will race away and score underneath the post. And that wraps up the game for Featherstone Rovers, surely. They've had absolutely no ball down this end of the field. Their first opportunity to attack the Huddersfield line, and they've come up with points. And Ben Reynolds converts from bang in front to take the scoreline now to Featherstone Rovers 18, Huddersfield Giants 4. Herring plays it. Turner, being rushed up on Turner. Turner through the middle of the field, finds an offload, still weaving in traffic. It's knocked down by a Huddersfield man. Concerns for Huddersfield and Luke Robinson. But Featherstone have been well worth this win as Turner gives the ball out to Gale. Gale down the touchline. Gale, can he find support on the inside? He might not need it. He's put down 10 metres away from the line on that far side. Just the first tackle. 6 again coming. Too slow on the play of the ball. Turner to Reynolds to Webb. Webb put to ground. 20 metres out. Beckett out, it comes to Herring. Herring to Boothroyd. Boothroyd's going to beat the man and score! And put the icing on the cake for Featherstone, who finished the game like they did. They finished the half like they did the first, with 2 quick tries. This time Toby Boothroyd scores. There's another scuffle in back players. Herring came together, this time with Ashton Goulding, who didn't like the attention. And some shaking of the head, hands on hips from Huddersfield. It's interesting, and it's easy to see why as they splits the post once again. Ben Reynolds, 4 from 4 this afternoon. Scoreline now, Featherstone Rovers 24, Huddersfield Giants 4. Openshaw for Webb. Reynolds, Turner, lovely ball out wide. Gale's away again down that touchline. Gale trying to get away from his man, fires an untidy pass in field, and it finds its way to Huddersfield hands. But that will be the final act of the game.